CATtheMinion energy work is focused on building a community around creativity and connectivity. Connect to new friends, the universe, and yourself. Shift your perspective of everyday life. Alleviate the stresses of daily life by tapping into self-expression. Help me build my offerings around your needs by investing, interacting, and brainstorming new things we can do. Your financial contributions via donations, purchases of goods and services, and participation on Patreon allow me to pay mundane bills, upgrade to better interactive services and equipment, and to buy art supplies and materials. Additionally, your support helps me pay it forward to charities, other energy workers, and artists, and to gain more visibility so our community can reach even more who need it. You can find a number of the goods and services I offer by clicking the links from my website, cattheminion.wordpress.com, or from my link tree, depending on your preference, linktr.ee/CATtheMinion. I'm offering original art pieces, digital downloads, art prints, merch, tarot readings, divination tools, templates, coloring books, a dark poetry book, YouTube content, self-care encouragement. These student works from my college degree feature semi-abstract still lifes in neutral tones that are great to add interest to functional spaces like offices and guest rooms. These are for sale in my Etsy shop, etsy.com/shop/CATtheMinion. You can find these works specifically in the flat painting section and in the flat etching section. The easiest way to navigate to my Etsy shop is from my link tree, linktr.ee/CATtheMinion. Use coupon code 3star17 to get 17% off your purchase of 3 or more items. Additional promo codes are available to visitors of my Patreon. Thanks for taking a moment to redecorate your space. The video you're here to watch starts now. Alright, hello, and welcome to CATtheMinion live stream for Woo tier. This is mental health break number 2. I had a little bit of a long intro there because it took me a while to set things up, and then I accidentally played the outro instead of the advertisement, but we'll get there. Alright. Alright. So, what I have here today for mental health break is crystal beads and I'm just gonna go to comments and do a test comment. Okay. All right. Hi, everybody. All right. So I've got these beads here. They're crystal. I think these might be dyed coral or something. I'm really not sure what these are. These were given to me and parsed out in little baggies from larger selections, and I didn't have time to look at them or understand what they are. So it seems like these are coated, glazed. They might just be clay beads. I don't know. They could just be clay in general. Whatever. They seem to be coated in a thick orangey glaze, and then I've got these various orange stones of some variety. I had when I got all these crystals and stuff, I sorted them by color. Look at these Yoshi beads. I don't know what those are made of. And then just a bunch of other stones and pieces. I had a couple, but these are little puffy eyeballs for my Sleipnir plushies, but you know, just different colors. This was a little sack of rainbow things that came like that. They're all the same size. So I've got them arranged by color. Some of them came on fishing line, like this string of yellow ones. I've been wearing it as a necklace, kind of slung over the back of my neck. They're just chipping a little because they've been clanking together. I don't have any fishing line right now. And I had actually taken these orange ones because I wanted something for sacral energy, and pulled the big ones and the little ones and strung them on orange thread the other day. Posted a picture to my Instagram, had the couple of little I can't even get that. A couple of little jewelry findings. And I didn't, the thread isn't very strong. And I was like, man, these are pretty heavy. It's going to break. And it broke. I crunched my neck on it and they spilled all over the floor. So there's some little chips here. And I was thinking, well, this would have been a good video for mental health. But I happen to have this brass. Like I said, it's brass. Let me see. It doesn't say. I got this for something, presumably to make little belt loops for my 28-inch Nikki doll. I don't think I need 9 feet of it for her, so we're gonna just it's 18 gauge wire, whatever that means. I'm not very skilled at jewelry. I do have some miscellaneous craft bits and findings, and I've got a couple different pairs of pliers here that might be useful. I think this wire is fairly soft though, so it should. I got my headphone cord in the way like a dumbass. I think this wire is. Oh yeah, that's pretty soft. So I'm just gonna use this to string them on because, duh, it'll work easier. I thought about like, is that showing up on there? It's the same color as my table. It's hard to see. Like a white. Just get like a white background so it's easier to see. A couple of these coloring pages. There we go. So it'll show up more. I will be doing coloring. I've got this set of coloring pages, and I grabbed a couple of them here. So for Woo Tier, I'm pretty sure you can get all 11 pages for free. And if your friends want to color and they don't want to get a whole ass coloring book, they can just get it on Etsy, a digital download, and print it out for $3.99. And then the lower tiers get less pages, but you can see that a little bit better now. I think I can't see it that well on my screen, but that's all right. There is a little bit of a delay on Patreon, and I think should be slightly easier for me to view comments in Patreon. I mean, in StreamYard. So if you comment on YouTube, I'll be able to pull the comments into the screen, and it'll be a little bit easier for me to see. But I mean, I should still be able to get them in Patreon. I think it would be a lot easier with 2 screens, but I'm not quite there yet. I'm working on minimal investment at this point, and then upgrades as the finances get better. So what I had done, and if you don't have wire, if you don't have crystal beads, if you have plastic beads, you can use plastic beads. If you have popcorn and a needle and thread, you can do that. What else is string like? You could cut a rubber band in half and poke holes in some little chunks of paper. Whatever you want to do there. But the main thing here is just to be stringing some kind of object onto a skinny thing. You could even do like berries and spaghetti for this mental health break. It doesn't have to be exactly what I've got. All right. So this is kind of a chunky little one. I save that for the middle. Some of these got damaged when they hit the floor, but that's all right. So this is just big enough. So I'm going to start. I'm not sure how long this is going to be, so I'm going to leave the end for that, but maybe a couple feet. And then just random with these, whatever these are. Is that going to go through there? It might not. Alright, I had to punch it from the other side. So this is meant to just be relaxing. It's meant to be like hanging out. Just chilling. So we got another. This one is almost clear and white, but it has a little bit of orange on it. This is certain criteria I had when I was. Oh, come on, you bastard. Oh, I wasn't even in the right hole. Some of you know what I mean. That was creepy. And I don't really. I think this is mirrored. This might be mirrored. Let me hold something up with letters on it. I want to see. Is that? It looks like it's going the right way. I think I'm just confused. Because I suck at mirror stuff anyway. Alright, so this one's triangular. There's not a lot of thought to this. I mean, everything's kind of irregular. It's just a matter of, you know, getting it, just hanging out, just relaxing. I mean, this is an activity that in theory doesn't take that long. It's just a meditative thing. And if you, I was going to say, if you weren't listening to me, you could have music on, but you can put a music on in the background. I'm not doing that because of copyright things. And also, you know, somebody might be relaxing to Enya and somebody else might be relaxing to Apocalyptica. And it just depends on your mood. So you can put on in the background, if you have that available, any music that you want. You know, South Austin Jug Band, Taylor Swift, if you're into that. What else is different? I'm trying to think of people that are modern. You have like Elton John or Alice in Chains or Clutch or whatever. Whatever soothes your nerves. I feel like I think I lost some more of these little ones under my desk. They're going to pop up later. I also feel like this wire is going to break the more things I shove on it. It's like there's like 2 holes here. Is that going to go through? Where's the... I don't think this one's going to work. Nope. Can't get that one. Well, it worked on the needle, but the needle was thinner. We're going to put that one over here. Where is... It has a couple of trick holes in it. Well, maybe I could get those with the Dremel tool. We'll see. Which means I'll probably break a thing on it. You know what? I think my wire's getting screwed up. I'm just going to snip the end of it with these. There. See if that'll go through now. It might just be getting too chunky. See if I can push it through with the pliers. Oh, yeah. Plier action. Oh, see, a little chunk broke out of the middle. That's what I needed. I think the holes on these little beads are bigger, but it's probably because they're softer and more uniform. Let me see if I can get one of these on here. I'm trying to seek the light to see which hole goes all the way through. I think I found it. So I'm gonna see if I can get that. Nope. She did not want to go through there. I'm also screwing up the thing again. Let's try that. There. I think that hole needs to be bigger. If I have like a nail or something I can pound through there. This hole is kind of tight too. Let me see if I can get that one through there with the pliers. Camera. Ooh, I heard it snap. It's too soft. It won't go through. Try it again. This is a challenge I did not anticipate. Oh! Ooh, it popped. I got it that time. Joygasm. Alright. It's the perseverance, you know? You feel like you accomplished something. Okay. Yes. So these are random. They're all different shapes. So it creates, I mean, it kind of looks like, sliding around, it looks like a backbone, which I like. I like the non-uniformity of it. I don't like highly, I mean, personally, everybody can have whatever they like. Personally, I don't really care for like overly produced jewelry, you know, like with little mounted diamonds freaking everywhere. I don't actually like diamonds, but I found when I started working on my crystal deck, which is something that might show up again in these. Okay, this is the right amount of little beads to the big ones, so I'm just gonna leave this one out, and then probably chuck it in with one of the If It Fits I Sits boxes. So now this needs to fit around my neck, so I'm gonna have to kind of like self-measure it. I want it to, I mean, I would think, is that gonna get stuck? Oh, there's one of them that's kind of stuck on there. Okay, I got it. I got it moved down a little bit. Let's see. Okay, I have enough wire here. So what I want to do is I want to create like a little loop. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I just want to kind of finish it off. Ow. Sharp. Okay. So I have a little loop for one side. Is that showing up there at all? Not sure if it gets closer, if it's going to be, see something dark. Shifting, oh, here we go. My panel. Maybe if I had gone this way the first time. So I just kind of twisted it around into a little loop. And what I want on the other side is like a little hook to hook into that. So I'm gonna, I don't want this to be choking me either. So it's just gonna piss me off. Okay, so I think about here, I just measured it to my neck. So I want a little bit extra. And I'm gonna create like a little hook. But I'm gonna try to twist this a little bit too. If I can. Because I don't know what I'm doing. This is exploratory for me because I'm not a jewelry kind of person. I didn't take jewelry in high school. I haven't experimented without getting a bunch of plier clamp marks all over the metal. So it's real basic stuff with me here. If you're able to make jewelry, then, you know, you get props for me because I can't like jewelry and text in like knitting and crocheting is really hard for me. I might be doing some knitting on the mental health breaks too because I need to, oh goddamn, I need to okay, so that looks about as good as it's gonna get. Now I feel like this brassy wire is actually a good match for, is that gonna, I feel like it's a good match for, let me see if that's going to work. So the general idea is for this to hook into the loop. Let me get closer. Is that going to...
like that. So hopefully that'll be a decent necklace. Ooh, fancy. I don't know if this is something I would sell. I mean, I don't. If I had enough to make another one, because I'd want one for each chakra. So I have the orange chakra, and I have my loose fishing line for the yellow one. I mean, I could take some of this same wire and string these and have a nice little hook and loop thing too. That might be better. But we'll see. I haven't broken the fishing line yet, so see how that does. So there we have string of beads or rubber band full of crackers, or if you can punch a hole in a chip without it coming apart. Any old thing you've got lying around that you can put a hole through and put either a rubber band or a string or a needle and thread. And there you have it. What's sponge? I mean, you could take little bits of sponge, right? I mean, most people have a sponge to wash their dishes. So you take little cubes of the sponge and then stick a needle through them, or cut a little hole, snip a little hole with scissors, and then put a rubber band through them and make a little sponge bracelet or something. And that'll give you a similar thing. So we've strung some beads, and now I've got a sacral chakra medicine item, right? Energy work. And if you don't have crystals, orange beads, anything that's not orange that you can either paint, spray paint, dye, or in some way color in orange, you can do that. You can write the word orange on it even if you don't have something orange. So that's how we're doing. So I'm going to so now I'm going to say, oh, I forgot to do something. Here we go. I forgot my other little banners that I was going to do. So we're going to do that one. And I got into it and I forgot to do like my promo stuff. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to roll the outro even though I accidentally rolled most of it at the beginning. All right. Bye. See you next time.
CATtheMinion energy work is focused on building a community around creativity and connectivity. Connect to new friends, the universe, and yourself. Shift your perspective of everyday life. Alleviate the stresses of daily life by tapping into self-expression. Help me build my offerings around your needs by investing, interacting, and brainstorming new things we can do. Your financial contributions via donations, purchases of goods and services, and participation on Patreon allow me to pay mundane bills, upgrade to better interactive services and equipment, and to buy art supplies and materials. Additionally, your support helps me pay it forward to charities, other energy workers, and artists, and to gain more visibility so our community can reach even more who need it. You can find a number of the goods and services I offer by clicking the links from my website, cattheminion.wordpress.com, or from my link tree, depending on your preference, linktr.ee/CATtheMinion. I'm offering original art pieces, digital downloads, art prints, merch, tarot readings, divination tools, templates, coloring books, a dark poetry book, YouTube content, self-care encouragement, and more.